Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my September 2023 Ascension Energies Update. This month's theme is choosing self-mastery. And the keywords this month are emotional courage, to face life as it shifts and we have to adapt to it, and pure courage, to dig into a higher part of ourselves and claim our destiny. So September brings change. It's going to bring change and transmutation to you as we continue through this year of transformation and deepen our sense of spirituality. So we're now dancing with our higher mind. This is a sense of consciousness that's rooted in the new earth paradigm. And as such, we need to up our game. We need to step up and step into more accountability and responsibility yet again. So we are now dancing with the knowledge that we create our reality. And as we do this, we weave our thoughts, our words, and our actions into energetic calls to universal intelligence. And this month, we continue this journey of reconnecting to source, to spirit. And this can sometimes make us feel lost. We can have existential crisis. So if you're feeling this way, know that this is just a call from the universe for you to step up more into your sense of self-mastery. And this can be reflected in you feeling lost, angry, afraid, stuck, frustrated. All of those feelings, right? We've got all this feeling. We're fully feeling now after last month when we went through the enchanter, enchantress archetype embodiment. And we're now moving into the lover archetype and the magical child archetype. And this is allowing us, as we embrace these, to know that really the only true home for us is inside of us. And knowing that everything we have is inside of us. And that we are spirit, we are source, and we are all one. So this month you will need to have the courage to move more deeply into your spiritual heart, in opening to love and forgiveness, to releasing and working with these emotions, having the courage to really feel these emotions and work with them, to achieve this understanding of oneness, and to move into this sense of self-mastery and continue on this journey, because this is where you're starting self-mastery. Even more than those some of us that have been on the spiritual journey, we are now truly starting on a journey of self-mastery beyond anything we ever have before, because we're embodying this in all parts of our being. So this is where we choose to let go of the victim. And this is the choice we have as earthly beings. And we choose to dance with this for the remainder of the year. And either we can continue to rely on or blame others, right? That's being the victim. And, that life may seem really hard. So we get frustrated and want to give up. Or we're going to see this as a challenge, as an opportunity to truly self-master. That is what is being required. So with the lover and the magical child, they bring in for you the opportunities, I said, to really feel your feelings, your true feelings, to find the courage to work with them, and have that ability then to confront any fear, any pain, any danger, any uncertainty, or intimidation. So again, this helps you step more deeply into yourself and into your life, and to accept that awakening comes not from anyone, of course, and it doesn't come from anything outside of you, but through your own effort to awaken yourself. Self-mastery is that key to the future and the present, the now, and moving forward in this new earth paradigm. So this month, aside from the lover and the magical child archetypes that we are going to be embodying, we are moving into the water cycle of creation. And as I said, this is where we're going to go into a deeper dive. It's also because it's Mercury retrograde. And they'll help us in digging into our inner work. So please, again, continue to take the time and space to reflect, to self-care, to not keep yourself so busy that you get caught up in this vortex of emotion that you cannot navigate. So this month overall, we'll be learning that not all power comes from force. So using our power properly, okay? That comes with managing and navigating our emotions, and shape-shifting is needed. This is where we can come into more of a restorative sense of who we are and move into a new cycle of our life with water. This is where we can learn about truthful and compassionate communication that nurtures relationships. But that means, again, managing the emotion and working with it and being truthful about your feelings, not blaming others, taking responsibility. And when we do that, there can be a restriction of that, mental and emotional constriction. It can be a release of that. This is also this month about accepting life experiences, finding the wisdom in it, continuing to do that about our past as our karmic patterning is released, and letting go of any criticism, releasing blame on ourselves, on others. So you'll still have bits of that coming up for you that you'll need to work through and work with. And as you do, you'll continue to see those patterns that really block your growth, and then you can work with them. That's the self-mastery piece. So overall, the water cycle, which we'll have in September and October, will give clarity for you for the next stage for your inner healing. It'll give you renewed hope, and it'll help you make your choices better for you, more in alignment with your destiny, with your divine blueprint as you go forward. So this will allow you to have understanding from a higher perspective, right? From that place in yourself that you know that you're seeing the lay of the land versus fear-based projections. And as we reevaluate and rethink and reorganize our core beliefs during this new paradigm, we're changing the definition of ourselves. We're releasing all those roles, all of the things we thought we were. As I said, that's why you can go through this existential crisis. You're not quite sure, then who am I? And we need to take the rest of this year and beyond to figure out, who are we? What is it that we really believe in? How do we want to show up in the world as our spiritual selves? What is that? So that's what we're working with. And this is also reshaping our world as we do this. This is why we have 13 new archetypes coming online as I've channeled them. We're redefining who we are, in the image of source, of spirit. So I have a number of vibrational products to support you this month. I have my Lover Elixir and Essence, and my Magical Child Elixir and Essence. I have the Empowered Rebel Essence, which we're going to be working on this archetype. It's coming into the collective. It's now part of it. We continue to embody that and master that. I have my Water Element Essence. And overall, the water cycle is about honing your wisdom, your imagination, your intuition, and your psychic perception. And we'll just continue to keep increasing this as we move through this ascension process. It's really exciting because we're moving into a whole sense of awareness that we have just begun to tap into. I also have my Urban Warrior Tea, because again, this is arduous on the body. It's arduous on the mind to continue to move through these upgrades. And as our cellular system changes, our DNA changes, like everything activates it, and to move to these higher vibrations, it takes a lot. So continue to pace yourself, stay focused, take breaks, go outside, be in nature, reground yourself, nap when needed, but then show up and do what needs to be done. This is the balance we're looking for this month. Okay, finding that balance. I also have my Urban Warrior Tea to support you. Support that immune system. The immune system is going to continue to wane a little bit this month, and as the seasons change, depending on where you are. And my Love Chakra Spray to support you as well this month. Again, we are moving into an opportunity to have more joy, to find new possibilities in our life, to really tap into what nurtures us. But also in this, with some of the psychospiritual and physical symptoms this month, there may be more fear and trepidation and resistance to change. Okay, you may have more grief, bitterness. We're going to have a lot of symptoms that may be within the heart chakra this month because of the lover archetype and the magical child archetype. There may be low iron, asthma, lung issues, circulation, blood pressure issues, cold flu symptoms, the thymus, that's subconscious. It's part of the immune system, achiness, fatigue, and more. So take a look at my written update on my website because I have everything in there in terms of what you may experience in September for psychospiritual and physical symptoms. And it's good to be aware of them and to get support when you need to. Right? And so you know you're not going crazy. It's all part of this process that we're going through to really move to a higher sense of who we are. So September cosmic dates. We have the September 7th, so the 977 gateway. We have the September 9th, which is a 997 gateway. Again, all these gateways give us that support to move to higher vibration and shift us into higher awareness and higher attunement in alignment with divine creation and a higher sense of ourselves. We have September 14th, the new moon in Virgo. And September 22nd, the fall equinox, which is always a balancing point, brings us into more balance. And September 29th, we have another super full moon because we just had one August 30th, which was the super blue full moon. But in September 29th, we have a super full moon in Aries. So lots to support us again this month on our great ascension journey. And as I said, this year of transformation, we are really being asked to transform spiritually. And that requires a lot of digging deep into ourselves and a lot of growth. And remember, we are all in this together. We are all one. And this is a time where we can either come together and support one another and where we can really learn to co-create through self-mastery of ourselves instead of bashing up against each other, which we've been doing for a long, long time. So again, you choose. I'm sending you so much love. And I hope this was helpful for you this month. Take care, and I'll see you in October.